Hello everybody. Sorry for the few minutes I was late, but you know how it happens with computers. They decide that they need to do stuff at the less appropriate moment. So right when I went ahead to go on the live, my graphics card popped up and was like, we need to upgrade. And I learned that if I try to delay it, then it's going to bulk and not let me do certain things. So sorry. So hello everybody. Hi Marilyn, Jessica, Judy, Sharon, Darla, Musa, Elaine, Ellen, and Donna. So now it's the easiest thing, and I will do this time, there will be the giveaway after this is over in the comments. I will put a pinned comment, and whoever gives the most accurate responses will get the next $50 worth gift certificate for PolyClay Play. Hi Cindy. So the next part, and what we have to do is the easiest thing, and you'll see how easy it is to make this kind of bracelets. And of course you can make these also as earrings, and I'll just show you real quick how to do earrings as well. But I have these already baked, so we don't have to wait for them to get baked and all that. So your best bet is decide what size you want these beads to be. You can decide them to be smaller like this, or you can decide them to be a little bit larger. So it's entirely up to you. Then what I suggest that you use, and you will find these in stores now a lot, because yes, these look like the little things from the Scalpy bead baking rack, but they are not. They are from a set for the turkey, where you have the turkey twine and stuff, and you get, I forgot, 10 or 12 in a package, and at least when I got them, they were like $1 for a package. So you can use these on all kinds of different stuff, not just the Scalpy baking rack. Honestly, you can do any. Okay, I know. You can do any kind of, if you find a little bit of tin sheet, and you can go to your local department store. If you have an old fridge, if you have anything, you just make it like this, and then you can cut, and even if you don't cut, you can just use that to place stuffing holders. I don't know how they are. Ooh, what do you mean terracotta? You mean regular clay? I don't think you can do that with regular clay, and besides you need a regular kiln to do this. I mean, and the kiln has to be a little bit hotter than your regular oven. Hi Colleen. So the main thing is cut a slice, and this is exactly how Kathy Weaver does this. Remember that every year when I do this, I promote Kathy Weaver, who makes bracelets for hope for pretty much every holiday throughout the year for the children who are in hospitals undergoing cancer treatment. And as usual, I'm going to put, after this is over, I'm going to put it now as well. Give me just a minute. You can contact Cassie if you want to send her. Now it will be too late for Halloween at this point, but you can send her Christmas canes that she can use for this, and you can contact her through Facebook, and this is her profile, to ask exactly what she wants. Okay. So don't forget that besides the canes, she also might need, you know, little seed beads or other stuff, or fastenings or stretch or whatever. You just call her, and message her and see what she says she needs. So you cut a slice that would be about 1/4 of an inch. You don't want it too thick, but you don't want it too thin either. Let me get my eyes. And remember, whenever you cut a round cane, you saw how I rolled it, because if you just go straight, you're going to flatten it. So whenever you cut, kind of start at the 1/3 of your blade. Ugh. I hit again my, and then go a little bit backwards and then forward, and you're going to keep the same, theoretically. I didn't put my eyeglasses on, so I didn't see very well. But if you roll, you are not going to flatten your round cane. So once you cut your slice, and go directly with one of these skewers very nicely. Let me get my eyes again. Yeah, you need quite a bit of white for the sugar skull, and especially now that there's been a white. So calculate about at half, and then just trust that your brain is going to keep it proper. Now, in order not to get this little clay coming out here, just take it out and go in the other way. Now, once you got to this point, it's going to be slightly deformed, very little. So just grab your acrylic block, press a little bit, and then use your blade to take it off, and then you'll have a perfect flat bead for your bracelet. Now, when you make it, you can use just these beads. That's not a problem. You can place smaller bead on it. The only problem is that you'll have to have, thank you, Judy, but you'll have to have beads that have a hole that's a little bit larger, because you'll have to use stretchy cord. And you can find these anywhere from, I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. So if I got it at the Dollar Tree, it was $1. But you need stretchy cord, and it's the, let me find the end. There we go, here's an end. Now, what I forgot to do, and I should have done, was to already harden my thing. What I normally do, I just dip the end in a little bit of nail polish, and then using some wax paper, I do this. It's a little bit better. I'll talk about it tomorrow. By the way, if you notice that there was no monthly chat in the first Saturday of the month this month, because of the pandemic and the lockdown and everything, I cannot have my regular celebration with my friends, with all the ladies who are my local friends. So I decided to just celebrate online with you. And I said, let me not just bore you twice in a month with that. So tomorrow's going to be at 10:30 Central. I think it's already posted on YouTube, on Facebook. I scheduled it to post tomorrow. Hi, Chris. And we're gonna talk a lot about, because as it just happened that I got diagnosed with breast cancer in the breast cancer awareness month. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about breast cancer. So and other things about health, about what I'm doing, and I'll keep you updated on all that. So as I said, I put these usually in nail polish or even in varnish, whatever's close, you know, that would harden, just to make the end stiff, so I don't have to worry when going in. If I'm gonna have to worry, I'll just go and get a beading needle or something. And then you just go in. Okay, not two of the same kind, better not. And you can do these for children, you can do these for adults, you can do these for anybody practically. I'll see if I have enough beads baked for just beads bracelet, or if I need a, because you'll say, oh, you gotta finish this in 5 minutes, what are we going to talk about next? Oh, I'll show you. We'll talk about something else next, also craft related, so no worries. Okay, there we go. And you can use as many Halloween canes as you have for this specific thing. I think I'm going to need beads. My neighbor's kids are outdoors, and there's got a little girl who's a redhead, and she screams like a banshee 24/7. Going to be a little bit too tight, I think, for my wrist. Let's go ahead and get some beads. I'm just gonna get some wooden beads. Tomorrow I'll most likely do the live on my phone, so I can move around to show you some things, as well as be able to sit a little bit more comfortably. All right, and my eyes, here's my eyes. The cats are just fine. They are laying around the house. So I know that these wooden beads are wide enough, have a wide enough hole for this. Now I got questions about this. Do I need to sand them? Do I need to varnish them? I'm gonna be very honest with you. You can sand them and then very slightly buff them, but if you're going to make them too shiny, they're going to look cheesy. Like this, they kind of look like candy. My dog died 2 months ago, Musa. He survived liver cancer for almost 3 years, but finally was just too much for him. Okay, so I think I might not use one because I didn't reduce enough of the spider, and you see I put some of the stripe here, so I had one of the beads was the end that was deformed. So, but with this, hopefully I won't have to. Oops. And you can put all kinds of bells and whistles and charms and things, but and you can do the same for other holiday stuff. If you look on my channel and you go to the playlists, you will find a playlist for Halloween, and then you will find a playlist for Christmas. And in that playlist I have a bracelet that was done on, do I have one? No. That was done on memory wire, and it has fake peppermint candy. And you can make a bracelet like this with fake peppermint candy. Now, you saw me when I was pushing the little skewer through, that at one point I did something like this. I moved it a little bit. That will create on each bead the entry point a little bit wider, and I'll show you why that is necessary. Hi, Gemma. So once you're done, and this should be just perfectly, almost perfectly for my size. I should have put a little bit more beads, but that's fine. Once you're done, just cut your stretchy cord, and I'll show you in a minute why I said make the entrance thing a little bit wider. Scott, don't cut too short, but don't cut too long, because it's no reason to waste so much. And then pull a little bit, not a lot, a little bit, so that your knot will be where it's supposed to be, not too wide. Hold on. We have a little mess here. Okay, there we go. Try to have them equal here. So your knot should be somewhere here, about where the bracelet is when it's on the wrist. So pull out a little bit, and do the knot. If you went too far, you can pull it back a little. Then before you do anything else, that's my advice, before you do anything else, put just a pinch of glue here so that it would never unknot, and let it dry. But I don't have time here to wait for the glue to dry out. And then cut right near the knot, and then use your skewer to push the knot in the hole, pretty much. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it, because the weather's changing here, so you know that whenever the weather's changing, my cervical spine isn't working. So anyway, once you push it in here, you put again a little bit of glue and let it sit like that. And then you have a pretty bracelet that's all Halloweenish. And that goes for, I made it a little bit shorter than for my hand because I actually want to give it to the little banshee. So it's supposed to fit her, right? So this is pretty much how you do all these bracelets, and you can make them with all kinds of canes. Excuse me, remember that there's not just these canes, but that I made this year. There's a whole bunch, as I said, on my list. And let me actually post the link in chat for that playlist. So there's a Christmas list that you might want to look at. There's a lot of playlists. Oops, oh, shut up. I didn't want to play. Okay. I have a lot of playlists, so it's a little hard sometimes to find stuff. Okay, where's the Halloween projects? Okay, there we go. Here's a list, the playlist, with a ton of Halloween projects. Some of them are lives, some of them are uploaded. And before anybody asks, the sugar skull cane is in 3 parts. One part is with the flowers for the eyes, one part is with the teeth and the nose, and then I did a live to put it together because there was a lot to explain. So, but yeah, you'll find a lot of Halloween stuff in that playlist. So this is pretty much it, how to put the bracelet together. You see, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I know that you made a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to try. Now the thing is that it hasn't been an easy month for me because I switched. I'm gonna just talk very shortly about what happened. I decided I didn't want to be on opiates anymore, and I tried the medical marijuana, and it's not good for me. I mean, it doesn't work on the pain, and it just makes me sick. So I'm using kratom for pain right now, and it was a little bit of a learning curve, so to speak, because it's one thing to be taking no opiates for a week to reset my body tolerance, and a completely different thing when I have to learn now how much I need to take to have my pain under control. Because with the opiates I knew already that okay, I take half a pill every 4 hours, and if the barometer goes below, and the thing is also that the plant, it doesn't work as fast as the pill. So with the opiate I knew that I take it and within 10-15 minutes I would feel okay. With this one it takes about 45 minutes, so I need to be really on my A game when using it. But I'm starting to actually figure out what I need to do. Okay, now the next 2 things. Finnegan decided he needs attention, so he's been in my feet. Come here. Come here. People need to see you. People need to see you. This is the beauty. This is the beauty. The precious. He's my precious baby. Yes. He just wants attention. And people see you better. Sure, Cindy. Just message me on Facebook and we can talk about it. Okay. Just keep in mind that whenever I'm accessible, I don't mind chatting with you over Facebook, and I prefer to video chat because sometimes my hands get tired of, and I also can move around the house. So, yes, the star of the show. He's just, remember, Finnegan has his own Facebook page. I hope to be able to make him soon a YouTube channel. But if you want to keep in touch with Finnegan, I'll give you the link for his Facebook page. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. I'm trying to get the... Just a second. So you can follow him on Facebook. The thing is with Finnegan is that he is super hairy. I mean, his fur is like 4, even 5 inches long in certain areas of his body. His tail is wider than his body. But underneath that all, he's very tiny. Remember, he's a minuet. So minuets are generally very small cats and they keep that kitten face. He's a minuet, also called Napoleon. They derive from Persians, but they are not Persians. And the easiest way to recognize a minuet, he's a non-standard minuet. That means he's not a rug hugger. His legs are not this short. They are a little bit longer. Not as long as normal, but still, he's a non-standard. But the way that you can recognize a minuet anywhere is look at the proportion of the nose versus the eyes. The minuets have a tiny, tiny, tiny nose and big eyes. This is why they look like kittens even when they are adults. So anyway, remember that we had issues finding the Art Alchemy Old Silver. Suddenly I got a notification that it was available again. I ordered it, and then after I ordered it and I got a notification that it was shipped, the photo changed. So it's not in a round little container. It comes like this. I didn't open it yet. I'm going to test it to see if it is the same quality as it was before. I honestly am not very happy with this type of packaging because it's much harder to, grab it than just do like this in the round container. But I will test it and I will let you know if it is worthy to tin. There you go. If it is worth to buy, or we just have to go back to the Gilder space. Now the other thing, the next thing is, because I know you just love to do it, and what I wanted to let you know is that Trish got some new kits. No, tin. There are those little tins. Trish got some new kits let me actually get on PolyClay play. And get the display capture. So she got some new kits, and especially when it comes to Fimo leather. Finnegan! He started zooming. Fimo leather effect. She got these really awesome kits. Where the heck they are? I hope she didn't run out. Okay, so to make bookmarks, and you have everything that you need in there to make glasses case, jewelry, plant hangers, and tassel keychain. So you find in that more things and a little tutorial. And generally, and you have also a guide. And generally speaking, she has always some new stuff in. As you can see here, she's got multi-packs, special for special things like this stuff that would be to make food-like things, to make magical creatures, and they all have a tiny tutorial thingy inside. Then she's got some Scalpy liquid kits for jewelry, for bead making, Mokume Gane jewelry kit. So if you are a beginner and you want to get into any of this stuff, I do recommend that you look into it. Yeah, and remember to always use my affiliate line, of which I would appreciate it very much, because that, if you buy through my affiliate link, then I get a few cents for every purchase you do, but that doesn't change your price. And because of that, I just get credit to the store. I don't get money, I get credit to the store. But that, no, I'm afraid it's not, Musa. But that allows me to not have to pay for what I need, and also to do all these giveaways with gift certificates and things. And so it doesn't cost you any extra. So if you cannot afford to be one of my sponsors, this is the easiest way you can support me. Just use my affiliate links. Okay, so I know that I got some clay. I still have to get some clay and some white, because she was out. She was going to leave for a week, and the white was supposed to come in the week she was gone. So this is what I was talking about. If you've never purchased anything from Trish, when I told you that this is why I fell in love with her store, she is the only polymer clay supplier that uses thermal insulation for the clay. And why do you want that? Because especially if it is hot, you don't have to worry about your clay getting baked. So I shall show you what I did, and we're gonna use them. Let me see if I have other stuff. But this is a lot of, oops. It's my monthly clay. So I got these. I thought that these were very neat, and I thought, because I do have some whatchamacallit, poinsettia stuff already for Christmas, but I thought that using these should be much easier for beginner. Yes, I did, and I did shoot an email to Marisa Gall to ask when they are going to bring it. It looks absolutely fabulous. But on the Clay and Paint Factory website, it says that they are coming out on October 30th, right? So I got these because, as I said, I think that it would be much easier to make forsythia stuff, the forsythia, poinsettia stuff for beginners. And I want to do some earrings and stuff. So these, you'll find them in the cutters. It's actually rose calyx, and it's for the stuff that's this green stuff that's here. Hold on a second. On a rose. And also because I'm gonna make some more roses, and it's much easier to have just a cutter for the calyx. It's for this stuff on the rose, but I thought they would do gorgeous with the poinsettia. And then I got one more set. Remember that these are the best blades to cut cane slices and to shave things. I had a lot of stuff. Yeah, I saw there's pearl. I love the pearl. There are 7 new colors. It's hold on, let me go back to, I'll put it on so people can see. The new colors, they look fabulous. Let me get to, okay, let's get back on the display capture. So these are new colors: blue metallic, yellow metallic, red metallic, the pearl that everybody was expecting. So there's 4 colors here, and then there's magenta, turquoise green, and violet, and they look absolutely fabulous. All the other ones are the old colors. I think that I don't have steel though. This is something I don't have, because I know I got the whole thing that the whole kits that were the Clay Factory, but I definitely want to get these. Okay, so I got this, as I said, and it's like $5 for a set, and you get a long one that's perfect for shaving, for mica shift, for mokumegane, for stuff like that. And then you get the short one that's beautiful for, I'm not gonna open it, and that's beautiful for cane slices. And I really had issues before I found these specific ones. I found first the long ones on eBay. I found them. Then I contacted the Chinese seller on eBay, and they told me, oh, you know, we have it on Amazon too. And then I went on Amazon and I saw that it was like delivering like 5 weeks. And then I asked, how do we can we get more? And then I just told Trish about it. A lot of stuff that I discover, I tell Trish about it, and then she goes and scours the internet to find the manufacturer to bring stuff. And then I got some Helen Braille textures. I got the Mambo. These are some textures that I had on my wish list. I got the Mambo. I got the Hurly Burly, and I have something in my mind for them, so there's a reason why I got them. And then I got the Ginkgo Toss. What link? I don't know what link you want. So this is pretty much what I wanted to show you. These things that, but not so much the textures, but this. If you do a PolyClay Play order, before like end of November. And then try and get this because I'm going to make a tutorial, at least a tutorial with them. Alright, now let's go for the contest. You know that my videos have numbers, and I actually need to go through the videos of the last couple months to put numbers on them. But what I would like you to do is to, and the contest is going to be to run until tomorrow at 12 Central Time. As many cane videos that I have put out, and as I said, don't put the whole title, just put the number, and I'll be able to look at them and see if you did a good job. But whoever does the most and the fastest, if somebody does the fastest, the top ones, is the person who's going to get the $50 gift certificate. If there's going to be a tie, then out of the tie it will be the one who has the most likes on their comment. Okay, so you can show your friends the link to my channel, to this specific video, and ask them to come and like your comment. But yeah, so I will see you all tomorrow at 10:30 Central, and we will talk about all kinds of stuff. We're gonna have another pep talk, and then hopefully I'll be getting better. I'll explain to you what are the other issues, and it might not go as fast as I wish because we have a pandemic. Oklahoma is not doing very well, and going to do tests is not, it's a little bit iffy right now, so we'll see how things go. But I'll see you all tomorrow and we'll discuss more. And don't forget to look through my videos and find videos with canes. They don't have to be Halloween canes, any kind of canes, from the basic canes, and it's going to be, just to give you a tip, I do have some playlists with canes, but there will be some videos that are not in those playlists. So I'll do, as usual, I'll do my spreadsheet and I'll count whoever did the best. And then next weekend, I'm not sure what we'll do. We will do something for Halloween, but on Halloween we are going to have a special edition. It's going to be on the 1st of November because Halloween is, or maybe I'm gonna do a switcheroo, because I normally have Saturday morning, I have my sponsors live. I might do a switcheroo so we can have the Saturday instead of Sunday. Saturday the 30 excuse me, the 31st of October, to have a full Halloween thing, and we'll do something on the spot. Okay, so I shall see you all tomorrow, and then next weekend. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, to like and subscribe if you just found my channel. I have well over 700 tutorials for polymer clay and some with resin. And I see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here with me. Have a great Sunday. Bonjour, Marie.